And in the end, as the darkness takes me, I am nothing.
Yes. I had. I had. I didn't want to do this, okay? I didn't want to talk about Star Wars no more. I don't. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It hurts. It just hurts me. As a deep, deep fan of the Star Wars franchise, you have no idea the levels of pain and suffering that this abomination brings to me. The fact that I sat down and saw this, and afterwards, I, I the fact is I was hurting. That's the plain and simple fact. This hurts any real fan of Star Wars. If this doesn't hurt you in some way, the sheer disrespect for the franchise that we all love so much. Now it's simply a cookie cutter paste slop that they throw in front of you. I mean, just look at this animation. Just look at how the characters act. Just look at what this is supposed to be. And no, no, this is not for kids. This is not for children. Because this is supposed to air at 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock. That's when adults are still up. That's when the kids are in bed on school nights. This is for adults, people. This is for adults. How childish do you think we are, Disney? How childish do you think we are? And how willing do you think we are to be fed your bullshit? I mean, really. This level of incompetence is gotta be planned. It has to be an intentional thing that Disney or Lucasfilm or whoever truly is to blame for this piece of garbage. Because remember, people, someone sat down, a group of people sat down in a boardroom, they looked at this and said, that's a winner. That's a winner. We're putting it on 10 o'clock, prime time for adults to watch. This to be a smash hit. Someone approved this. Someone said yes to this. Someone said this is exactly what we need. Are you kidding me? You have to be kidding me. I can't. I just cannot fathom this level of incompetence. It can't be incompetence. Therefore, it has to be malice. It has to be someone's deliberate attempt to shove things down our throat. Okay? This is disgusting. But let's take a look at something else, huh? Let's take a look at something that someone with a passion and talent and someone who cares about the franchise, someone who actually can be called a fan, someone that we can actually point to and say, definite fan of Star Wars. Okay? Just look at this. Just look at the gorgeousness of this, okay? And when I saw this originally, there wasn't much sound to it. There wasn't much to it. You know, when it was first put on the internet, I was like, holy crap, that looks great. That looks good. And then over time, it's been edited and added to by, I'm not sure if it was different people, but I've seen a couple different versions of this that either have been tampered with by other people or been re released by the developer. I'm not sure. But in any case, this shows talent, commitment, and beauty. And it's so simple. It's a 7-minute long short, and yet I gain more pleasure from this 7 minutes, than the entire 2.5 hours of the Star Wars movies, of the latest movies they've been releasing. Are you kidding me? You're being beat out by someone back in 2017 this was released? I'm not entirely sure when this was released. Regardless, you're telling me that Star Wars fans would rather have this than this? No, you can't. No, you can't put this in front of. You can't. I just I just can't. This has got to stop. This has to stop. You, if you have any respect for storytelling, animation, quality storytelling, you can't go with this. And if you're a Star Wars fan, I can't understand why you would give this 10 seconds of your time. The dislike ratio on this video on YouTube is in the hundreds of thousands. And it's only had 1 million views, and they've been removing the dislikes. They've been desperately trying to remove dislikes and deleting comments. Of course they have. Because they can't handle the criticism. Because the criticism is too on the nose. This is disgusting. This is beautiful. This is... I can't... I don't know how else to put it. We couldn't tell you, Disney, what we want more. We couldn't make it more obvious what we want. And yet, you continue to shovel crap in our direction. This cannot continue. I can't see this continuing after this. I can't see it surviving this. I can't. I just can't. And somehow I know someone's going to continue to shovel money into this crap. Somehow I know that's the case. Because they're too dumb to realize it. The toys aren't selling. The movies are being hated on. The new shorts and animations are just vulgar. What? I can't... What else can we do at this point, Disney, to tell you this is not what we want? This is nothing. This is disgusting. This is not Star Wars. You can't even tell me it's in the same universe. You can't tell me that these spunky, bouncy, ridiculously facially animated children are the face of the Rebel Alliance. You cannot be serious. I can't deal with this anymore. I can't. I can no longer say that I have any sort of interest. Not that I had any to begin with, but after this is just a salt in the wound at this point. This is just them kicking me while I'm down. This is beating a dead horse at this point. I just, it's insane to me. It's very insane. It's insanity. It is insanity. I had to make this video. I just had to say, I had to put my thoughts out there. I couldn't contain this. Because this is so wrong. It's just so wrong that they're doing this to Star Wars. It's so wrong. It's... and we couldn't be more clear what we want. But hey, what else can we do at this point? They won't listen to us. They will not heed what we have to say. They will not hear our criticism. They reject what we have to say. Star Wars, the franchise, is dead, ladies and gentlemen. We have to accept that until someone else picks up the mantle, until someone else claims the title. This is garbage and should be resigned to the garbage heap to rot with the rest of the garbage of failed things in history. And that's... and I just... it's so horrible that that this has happened. I just couldn't stay silent. I just couldn't sit here. I couldn't sleep knowing that this exists. That this exists. This is what rocked my world. This is insane. I shouldn't be so upset about this, but I am. It's just a stupid movie. But I loved Star Wars so much, and to see it turned into such trash, such garbage, such putrescence. And I don't know. I'm just gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna go back to bed, guys. I hope you've enjoyed my late night rant. I didn't want to make any more videos like this. In fact, I didn't think I was going to make any more videos because real life happens all the time, but I could not sit on this. So, to all of my Resistance fans out there, fuck you. To all of us Remainers, to all of us who will stand by the old canon, who will remain in the George Lucas camp of Star Wars lore, the true resistance. To you I say, may the Force be with you, and I'll catch you on the dark side.